Houston, the Indians scored early. Corey Kluber pitched late, and the bullpen, well, the bullpen hung on Saturday at Minute Maid Park. Michael Brantley homered to start a 3-run first inning on Kluber struck out 10 in 7 innings in a 5-4 win over Houston. The Indians have won just 5 of their last 13 games. Houston's Dallas Keuchel 3-6, 3.43, wasn't locked in early and the Tribe rocked him. Francisco Lindor opened the game with a blistering ground out to third. Brantley followed with a homer to left. Then came consecutive doubles by Jose Ramirez and Edwin Encarnacion. Ramirez doubled past third and Encarnacion doubled off the fence in right center for a 2-0 lead. Jason Kipnis ended the inning with a double to right center to give Kluber a 3-0 lead to work with. Kluber, 7-2, 2.36, protected the lead as if it was made of the finest china. He held the Astros scoreless through 5 innings, striking out 8. The 2-time Cy Young winner struck out the side, Jose Altuve, Carlos Correa and Yuli Gurriel, in order in the 4th. "Anytime you can play with a lead is good," said manager Terry Francona. "We got a couple of ad-1 runs that we needed because when you play these guys they just keep on coming. Fortunately, they just ran out of time. That's the way they play. We really respect how they play." Houston finally reached Kluber in the 6th on Correa's 2-out, 2-run homer, but by the time the Indians had stretched the lead to 5-2. Terry Francona on Corey Kluber and Andrew Miller's bat back, the Indians squeezed out a run in the 5th as Rajai Davis walked and advanced to third on 2 ground ball outs. He scored on a Ramirez's slow chopper down the third baseline for a 4-0 lead. Yan Gomes made it 5-0 in the 6th with a long home run to left off former teammate Joe Smith. Gomes hit a 1-1 pitch for his 6th homer. The Indians entered the game leading the big leagues with 65 home runs. But things grew interesting, as this seemed to do of late, when Kluber left. Neil Ramirez, with Andrew Miller unavailable because of back spasms, started the 8th with a strikeout of George Springer. That was a good thing. Then he allowed a homer to Alex Bregman and a double to Altuve, which was not so good. Altuve's drive to wall in right center was originally ruled a double. Then the umpires conferred and called it a home run. After manager Terry Francona asked crew chief Bill Miller to call New York for a review, it was ruled a double. Closer Cody Allen relieved and retired Correa on a loud fly ball to the track in left field and Brian McCann on a fly ball to right. Allen pitched the 9th for his first save since April 25. It was the Tribe's first save in May, but not without a flaw. Allen allowed a 1-out homer to Marvin Gonzalez to make it a 1-run game. He retired the next 2 batters for his 6th save. "This is a big win for us," said Allen. "As a team I feel like we are playing really good baseball, but we are scuffling to get those last few outs in a game and holding leads right now. Hopefully, this is a sign of good things to come." Kluber, who allowed 2 runs, has now opened the season with 10 straight quality starts. He has not allowed more than 3 earned runs in his last 22 starts. "I thought Kluber pitched well," said Francona. "That's a good lineup that feels good about itself. They don't give anything away. I thought he pitched really well. What it means is offense overrated?" In May, the Indians have scored 111 runs, the most in the big leagues, but only have a 7-10 record to show for it. The pitches Keuchel threw 98 pitches, 62.63% for strikes. Kluber threw 110 pitches, 72.66% for strikes. Thanks for coming. The Indians and Astros drew 39,926 to Minute Maid Park on Saturday. First pitch was at 4:11 p.m. with a temperature of 73 degrees inside and 90 degrees outside. Next, the Indians and Astros will be the focus of ESPN's Sunday Night Baseball show. Indians right-hander Carlos Carrasco, 5-2, 3.66, will face the Astros and right-hander Lance McCullers, 5-2, 3.63. Game time is at 8 p.m. on ESPN. WTAM and WMMS will carry the game on radio. Carrasco, coming off a loss to the Tigers on Monday, is 3-1 with a 2.67 ERA in his career against the Astros. McCullers, coming off a 2-1 loss to the Angels, will be facing the Tribe for just the second time.